Welcome back to Midco Sports Tonight. The 26th annual President's Bowl will be played this Saturday in Sioux Falls at Howard Wood Field. As the primary source of Booster Club funding at all three Sioux Falls public high schools, the President's Bowl has included various other fundraising activities that reach far beyond the gridiron. The highlight, however, is the football games. Game 1 features #1 Washington, who is off to a 2-0 start and have outscored two ranked opponents by a combined 86-13 score so far. They play #2 O'Gorman, who is also unbeaten with 2 wins over ranked opponents. Both coaches are looking forward to the challenge.
I think you're going to see a lot of good athletes. I mean, I know their skilled guys are pretty good. It's going to be a fun game in that terms. If you want to see some wide open offenses going, you're going to see a lot of that. And I mean, I think you're going to see some really good defensive teams too. So I think it's going to be a sound game. It's going to be a good game. It's probably the more athletic teams we've probably faced yet this year. Nothing against the other teams, but they have a little bit more athletics in their skill set, and so we're kind of excited to see this and see where we rank with that.
You know, obviously we're the underdog in this one, and the talented Washington team, well coached, great speed, great size, and I mean we're easy underdogs in this game. But our kids are excited about it, excited about the challenge to find out where we really are, and it's a good opportunity for us to hopefully get better and learn a lot about our team. Last week we learned a lot in that Harrisburg game where we didn't come out and play really well at the very beginning and had to battle through some adversity and put together a nice second half to get ourselves a win. And this week we won't be able to make some of those same mistakes and keep ourselves in a game. But our kids are looking forward to the opportunity of playing the President's Bowl.
One thing I've learned, this is my 5th season of being in Sioux Falls, is like how the Sioux Falls schools and Gorman County and BV included, how we get so excited to play each other. And it doesn't matter if you're having a down year or a good year, the competition increases. And it's kind of fun to see that because you don't normally get to see that in other parts of the state. But it doesn't matter, like I said before, if you're having a good year or a bad year, the competition level increases. It's kind of fun to watch.
In Game 2, the Lincoln Patriots are searching for their first win of the season. They've dropped 2 close games in a row to start the season. They face Roosevelt, who comes in at 1-1, and would like to change their momentum after last week's loss to Washington. The big storyline in this game might be the coaches. Lincoln first-year head coach Jared Friedenberg will take the field against former team Roosevelt, where he was a defensive coordinator under Kim Nelson. He knows coaching against his former team will feel different.
It's going to be different. I'm not going to lie. I spent a lot of time there. Kim's a great friend of mine. A lot of those guys on that staff, great friends. And so, but it was my time, and I'm really happy with where I'm at. Things couldn't be, better. The kids are working their butts off. Obviously it could be better record-wise, but we lost, a close game right away. On the last play of the game, we were within 6 points of Brandon, and we came back, and they showed a lot of grit and a lot of guts to really come back and not fold their tent after being down 20-0. And so it's going to be fun, going against Roosevelt, and I knew this day would come, and we're ready for it, and actually my players are really kind of keyed up for it too.
I'm really proud of those guys to the job they're doing at Lincoln. I know they're going to be a great coaching staff over there, and we're going to be able to be proud of all of our schools in Sioux Falls, and the competition level is just going to keep going up. We feel like we took a step back last week against Washington. They had a lot to do with that. They're going to win a lot of football games, obviously, and we just hope we can scramble back and get ourselves back in a position to maybe, try again. Maybe we want to get to that last game, and we think we have a chance to do that, but we got a lot of teams in the way. I mean, Lincoln's going to be really tough this week.
Get ready for the President's Bowl on Saturday. The first game kicks off at 3:30, and then the nightcap is at 7 o'clock. We'll get highlights and reaction from the games for next week's show. Next on Midco Sports Tonight, it's time to go head-to-head. Jody Norstead and Jason Andera give their take on whether Adrian Peterson gets revenge on the Vikings next Monday. Stay with us.